Hey everyone! It is Wednesday, the 2nd of March, and the time at the moment is 4:26 p.m. and the temperature is 27 degrees, and it is kind of a heavy tropical rain in Geylang. I've just gone outside basically to record this because it's been going on for a while as well. Quite a lot of thunder around earlier, but like everywhere here there's just so much water. Look at the water coming off the roofs there. And I thought we'd just kind of go for a walk, see how it is around here. It was a pretty nice, lovely, sunny day earlier when I was outside, and now we've got heavy rain on our hands. I'm going to cross after a car goes by here, but definitely not a good idea to run in front of them. There's another one there as well. I'll make my way to Guillemard Road and we'll walk along there. And this is an interesting rain as well, in that when it's this heavy, kind of just the wind is pushing it all over the place. So just lots and lots of water coming down right now. Well, I do think the thunder has moved, and the thunderstorm itself, other than the water, has moved a little bit further away. I think there is a car coming through here, but we can go before the gate is open. I think this went on before I even went outside. This went on for at least 20 minutes, just like this, and for a little bit with the thunder and lightning as well. It's just so much water all of a sudden. Guillemard Road here. I think the traffic is even a little bit less than usual. Definitely, if I was on a motorbike, I wouldn't want to be caught up in this. And a few people like me are making their way wherever they need to be. Oh, I think there's a person without even an umbrella. That would really not be advisable in this weather, I think. It can be soaking wet. I think if you're outside without an umbrella for just like a minute, you'll be pretty much soaking wet in this weather. But it's one of those things, what can you do if you get caught up in a Singapore rain without one? And there is something special about these rains as well, even though it's kind of dramatic and maybe not the nicest thing if it hits you as you're on your way home from work or something like that. Look at the water coming. Look at the water coming down there. I think the car thought it's his turn. And it is not. Ah. This is just flooding. Totally flooding. Like ankle deep here. You can see it's not really going down. Going down the tunnel. It's the weird person over there who thought as it's sunscreen they can go. Have to wait for the light. This kind of rain is really difficult because there's just no way you're going to be able to get rid of all the water fast enough. Like even on the road here, as the cars go by, and especially as the truck went by, it's just like a wave of water. Looking at the cars on the other side. So, a lot of water out there. It's not even that funny actually. Of course that kind of condition is not ideal. Especially with the houses with this traditional type of roofs, you can see the water really, really falling down. We could always go and walk through the HDB estate here rather than continue along Guillemard Road. It doesn't really take us anywhere that interesting from here. I mean, it does take you to the city eventually, but I'm not going to walk that far, so this might be more interesting. And just anything that will take the water away is really going at the moment. I think it's unusual that you have actually this type of thing going for so long. Just such heavy rain. I like how they've done this little garden here. I don't think I've seen it before. sometimes you see those and there's the purpose that you walk along those little paths with your barefoot. So don't know if that's the purpose of this, but very pretty. These are stepping stones here. Just the grass is already waterlogged as well. So we're walking around Cassia Crescent right now. The good thing about this area is that if you're not like me and you don't want to walk in the rain, then you've got those covered ways through here pretty much the whole way. You don't actually have to walk. Well, at least if you just want to get through the estate. You don't have to walk in the rain. Around here is just a big puddle. And around here also mixing with sand. All of this water. You can see the wind is pushing the water. So we're now walking towards Old Airport Road. food center and market. Visible there in the distance. And coming to Pine Lane. That's all pretty around here with the construction site. But for the purposes of just watching the rain, it works. You can almost start seeing like some light through the clouds there. So I guess we're not stuck in rain forever. Already left my running crews outside just before this started a little earlier. I didn't have time to save them before this, then I'm going to be dry for days, I'd imagine. But going out, I thought I'm just going to wear flip-flops. I guess otherwise I'll just have another pair of completely soaked shoes. That's all there, but right there. Looking fairly quiet, maybe because of the weather as well. And the time as well. Sort of that time in the afternoon when most people will be working or not quite yet ready for dinner maybe. I'll loop back somewhere through the HDB block here. HDB estate. And wow, the wind is really picking up now. Kind of catching my umbrella. Now this coffee shop looks actually quite busy with people. It must be really nice to just sit there with a coffee or a drink and watch people like me walk by in the rain. It's better because you can make your way there through those covered walkways like people ahead of us are doing. It's very clever for this weather, including when it's really sunny. It's going to be really slippery. Well, we'll see. Quite a few people are just sort of sitting around, probably waiting before they make a move anywhere. It's just kind of nice if you still have the chance to sit and watch and listen to the rain. I think we'll go through here once again. Maybe a little bit different route. This now looks like a waterfall. This is where we came to earlier. I think some water is coming off the roof here as well. It's just like wind and all sorts of things going on here. I can see how this is going to be more of a challenge the other way now with the wind. And we're back on Guillemard Road. Kind of flooded Guillemard Road. But it is actually a pretty nice feeling when the water is sort of kind of up to your ankles high, and there's something like that reminds me of, or at least me, of sort of childhood days when you'd go jumping in puddles. The umbrella really isn't enough for this weather, to be honest. I mean, it is enough to stop the water from above, but when it's windy like this, it's still pretty wet out here. Maybe something like this food delivery person was wearing is actually quite smart. Waterproof jacket and trousers. Oh wow. It kind of scares me to see the motorcycles go. They didn't have that much speed though. It's pretty much up to your ankles there as well if there's like a wave of water. Well, this hasn't gotten much better. Just flooding onto the street now. Oh well. We'll get through it. Just pretty much becoming a pool now. It is something quite different to see. Like, I don't think I'm probably very often see that sort of tropical heavy rain. It's its own kind of beast, definitely. And it is quite fun to watch when you're inside. If you're not going outside, this is quite fun from your window. There we go. Oh, and I'm going into the water again. Yeah, if I had made the choice to wear anything with flip-flops, then they would have been in a deep puddle many times by now. And we're back where we started pretty much. And even after 25 minutes, it's not really looking like it will end. Maybe we'll have a couple more hours of this. That will be nice to watch. I like this. This is the code I once mentioned with the coins. Quite fun, they put it on top of the fence or gate. And I think I'm not going to go too much further in the rain. I'm going to end the video somewhere along here. So thank you for joining me for a rain day walk along Guillemard Road and through Cassia Crescent, or some of it at least. I hope you enjoyed seeing the heavy rain. It is quite fun to watch on video, especially when you don't have to go out yourself or out of the window as well, which is what I'm going to do once I end this video. Some of these houses have been really nicely renovated now, which I'm happy to see. So thank you so much for joining me for a rain day walk. If you'd like to see more videos from Singapore, then do subscribe. And with these views of the beautiful shop houses, I hope I'll see you again soon.